Hey everyone, Dr. Ette here, and we are back with some more XCOM 2. So, where were we when we last left off? It looks like we can actually start the Avatar autopsy, that being pretty much the main outlier in campaign progression to the finale. But with that being said, let's just make sure everything else we have is going nice and proper. I'll just get some experimental ammo. Venom rounds, that sounds cool. AP rounds, and we're broke again, as per usual. That being said, let's just start getting this shadow chamber going.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Okay, so we're still gonna have to wait a few days for that to start ticking, but as you can see, plot is progressing. That being said, let's finish building this relay over here. And your relapse, well, I mean, may as well get that started. One last mission maybe before we actually gotta get going. Let's see, hack the hidden resistance computer, yada 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 yada. Or, what don't we want to deal with? Ooh, getting a Colonel Sharpshooter sounds really good. Sure, let's go with that one. It's even easier too.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Heading on over to West Africa. I hope this might be a nice cruise and then can start doing the last few missions of this playthrough. On that note, let's see what and who we have to work with. I feel like not doing too much changing. Everyone's rocking it with something, it would seem. Our Sharpshooter should maybe put on an ammo type of some sort. Armor piercing round goes 5 points of armor. That seems more than fine to me. If that works with our pistol, that might be really good, but I'm not positive there. But yeah, I feel like we don't really have to be doing too much more min-maxing at this point in time. I mean, everyone here is pretty damn great. We do want to get some weapon upgrading though. With David, we did realize he was lacking a little bit of like ammo size. Let's see if we have any of those. Just your standard, which isn't great, truth be told, but it's something. Don't need to be fancy. And free reload, sure, let's just go with that. Of course, right as I say, we're done, everyone's good enough, I decide to do other things. Let's give our snipers more aim, it's really hard to complain about that. And we have our specialist over here, and our psyop. Specialist needs the weapon upgrades more so, I figure. Ah, what the hell, get some dodge. And then instantly leave the menu, go figure. We are going to want to put a repeater on this, because those have been doing very well for us. 15% chances to, boom, kill them the easiest death. And anything else we care about? Scope seems good enough. What scope are we using on our sniper, by the way? I'm hoping it's the superior, because if it's not, we're going to have to change that out. Now it's in advance, so we're just going to toss this on. Weapon upgrade. We have an advanced repeater. Yeah, let's just go with that superior catchment. I'm not min-maxing here. I probably should be, but that's not happening. Good enough. Not like we've been having too many problems, he says shortly there after the mission where he lost his option. But you know what? Somehow we'll manage to fine without him.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
In other news, I am actually able to start recording a little bit earlier today, so hopefully this will allow me to get a bit of a backlog going and I can get ahead and never have to do any record 5-6 episodes in a row, because that is a time sink and a lot of time fighting with YouTube to upload that many at once. And God forbid your connection drops for all of 30 seconds, and I mean, I'm not mad or anything, upset or annoyed or, you know, jaded. Some good old coffee to get me through the night. And mission is a go. I totally spaced out. I think our goal here was just extract item or something from the vehicle. Okay, timer, D-scan thing, yada yada yada.
On the Advent data vault near
Easy.
your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm.
As
and
we are
extract the
used to at
package
this
before
point in
its
time, let's just
contents
start
are destroyed.
gunning it with Kelly here.
Moving.
What could go wrong, right? That's less than good. But
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Moving out.
say that now. We have the blaster bomb, and they are oddly enough located right by this truck and this car, which should both be detonated very simply that way. So we'll definitely keep that in mind now. Can we grapple anywhere? No. I feel like we don't move our sniper then right now. Yeah, screw it. Let's just Swamp Thing in cover here, just so he has a semblance of safety. Just get this started. Oh, apparently there is a shield bearer or something down there.
Nowhere to hide.
Let's watch the little death orb do its thing. Definitely that codex. At least one of them dead. So we are going to have to deal with the whole fun cloney thing, but that's not too big of a deal. That being said, what are your shots looking like? Not too great, huh? And you, Suicide? Also not fantastic, but you, however, DuPont, that bonus aim and that obnoxious scope, you are going to clean house? Almost. 1 health, just couldn't quite squeak it by. That's a shame. That being said, we can do the guaranteed damage this way. Or we can Void Rift. No. Let's just go for the Soulfire on him then.
Your body
Solves our problem there. We are still going to have to deal with the Codex, which is, I wouldn't say concerning. I say it's going to be more annoying because we do have a lot of clumsy units, and they are more than likely to do the AoE, I don't care about your feeling thing. That being said, I don't know where I want to be moving them. And of course I did that very smart thing of just putting Kelly in a not so great spot, but... This is so unnecessary, but I can't not. Omen. That works for me, I suppose. Oh, and Kelly's actually still concealed.
Position confirmed.
Totally thought that would have popped her concealment there. Said we can shimmy her on forward a little bit. Actually, the whole squad can just start getting moved.
Got it covered.
Moving to position.
I'm all over it. Will do.
Does she have a shot? No. Okay, it's not worth wasting a turn with the
Heading out.
Inspire then. DuPont, we really should be getting forward. He'll be totally fine just up here with everyone else, I figure. In before a psionic rift or something comes and tears us apart. Now that we've advanced Kelly forward a little bit more.
Enemy squad located.
There we go. We got a mech and a couple of dudes. All things considered, nothing I'm really overly worried about.
On the move.
If we're lucky, this won't pop it. No such luck, I'm afraid. Those two units are doing a great... Ooh, boy, actually. Feel like we should be able to get this lined up, but it's also kind of a weird angle for him. Let's see what we have to work with here. One thing I do know is we got a good old heavy mech that's overwatching, but we have a great chance to shot and crit and kill. Sadly, the crit didn't happen, which is a shame, but
Armor's still holding. They've got eyes on me.
that does solve our whole Overwatch issue. Yeah, I can't quite get the mech with the Void Rift, but I'd much rather have the chance at Insanity and for sure killing. Not for sure, but much better rate. Well, something sure procs. What that may or may not have been is, no. It got a kill. Panicked Ruptured killed. There goes the second proc.
Hostile target down.
And another kill. Perfect. Down you go.
Here I come.
Now Butler here. Eh, we'll this haywire protocol, see what else we can deal with. Worst case scenario, I'm pretty confident with his ability to stun it. When in doubt. He definitely would have rolled high enough to get the control off, but 60% chances really aren't worth the risk.
Good to go.
Especially now, we can just spend a turn positioning. Awesome.
Location confirmed. Location confirmed. Got it. Moving.
Heavy mech is done, etc., etc. We're still 6 turns until container destruction. Everything. Okay. Let's see what you got, Stonus. Actually, I forgot you don't have Shredder, which makes you inarguably a lot less useful, but you're so beefy. You can be our more forward heavy. That's what we can do with you.
Objective located. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive the target package. Move to acquire.
Of course, we negate the armor, just due to the armor penetrating rounds we picked up earlier, and a quick little bingo, bango, bongo! Easy peasy. I feel like there might only be one very unthreatening squad left for us to deal with, truth be told. But now we gotta play the game of get our specialist in here so we can get a good hack off.
Double time.
Got it covered.
Best not to overthink this right now.
I'm trusting you here.
We're gonna pop it with
I've got
that.
eyes on an advent position.
I was kidding. I really wasn't supposed to pop it. Oh man, that's some pretty piss poor luck on my part.
Tired of waiting around.
That being said, thankfully we do have our nice handy dandy mimic beacon here, which we are gonna whip. Actually, we're gonna use this action to get down here.
Moving to position.
Oh, that's really good. It does negate the armor. That's I did not know that. Pistol shots. I thought it negated the armor.
Win off the armor.
Apparently not. Maybe. Even though it's saying the armor damage, I'm assuming is penetrating because we shouldn't be rolling as high as we are against it. But on that very important note, it's gonna huck our handy dandy mimic beacon here. Oh look, suddenly there's another Jane Kelly. And a well-placed Overwatch. Totally blended. That's good. Oh no. That part's less good. That means our the Lancer will definitely get a swing off on somebody. Cover was in fact good enough. Go for David. He's burly. Go for Eastmark. That's not Eastmark. Ooh, and they whiff it hard. That's good. Good, 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 good. Okay, so that crit was less than great, truth be told, but on that same note, we do have a nice position for our sniper here. No, let's just go for the elite trooper first. That's one down. Now we got the damn good ground, or whatever the hell we're calling it now. Let's give him a little love tap. Maybe a bit more than a love tap. Let's see, who do we have to work with? We have Swamp Thing. I see you made that shot in hindsight. But, oh man, totally forgot. Hail of bullets. Guaranteed shot. This will get the kill for us. Ammo inefficient as all hell, but free kill is a free kill. So we do have Insanity, which won't really do as much as I want it to. And Soulfire won't get the kill either. But this seems so excessive, I love it.
There is no escape.
Actually, looking at it, I don't think that'll get a kill either. Okay, it did. We're fine. I am bad at math.
Evidence located.
No, we even got loot.
Not picking up further contacts near your position.
Not the greatest
Site
loot,
is
but you know.
secure. Move on the target before
Still
the charge
4
is detonated.
turns. Easy peasy, guys.
Let's do this.
Let's see. And now we can do this very long distance hacking at the chest. As our little drone takes a very weird route, hacking through the outside of the truck.
Access granted.
This one seems free. Not really going to be useful for us right now, but early in the game, if you can get that effect, god damn, it's so good.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And flawless. That's a mission we haven't seen in some time where no one gets hit. Where, to be fair, that was pretty lucky on our part with DuPont getting missed in the half cover up high, as well as that little slash out on our little buddy, Alex Turbo Butler. That being said, and as you guys are probably all well aware at this point, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Of course, this will probably be a slew of episodes to hopefully get me into a backlog so I can, by the time I'd be doing usual recordings, giving you a bit more diverse of content. Like I said last time, hopefully Super Hot will be coming soon, TM, etc. But again, and as usual, any feedback, negative, positive, as long as it's something that I can do to improve, well, I'll be happy to hear it. Same thing with suggestions. Always good to hear what you guys want to see. On that note, that was probably about as fast as the loading screen as we're going to get with XCOM, so take that. No injuries will happen. Swamp Thing wasn't a colonel yet, apparently, but Rupture is amazing. Like, it's hard to explain. But, okay, it's not hard to explain. Deals if whatever you shoot with the Rapture, if it hits, takes critical damage and additional 3 damage from all attacks in the future. In short, very, very, very good. And I'm looking at the kill spread here, and I never realized how godly DuPont was. I mean, Kelly's our bae. But she's also had 3 more missions under her belt. DuPont's just been cleaning up. Jesus Christ.
Excellent work, Commander.
We got another
Your
colonel.
efforts continue to
Jeez.
bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Promotion. I mean, we got her, and we have some time, so I figure we actually might just do that and get this thing done with, because this episode's gone very quick. That mission in general was pretty damn easy. So let's see who we're working with. The Undertaker. You know what? We haven't done this yet, and we probably won't get much use of her because I don't like using double sharpshooter. But let's just hang out with pretty much a gunslinger, right? Long watch is too good. We're not going to use range, but lightning hands is great. Quick draw is stupid. Face off is silly. Steady hands is always going to be what we're doing. Fan fire is kind of fun. So I guess that's what we're working with right now. Neat. Oh, with that being said, I think we might have actually gotten more allies. Let's see what we can do in our engineering bay with the proving grounds.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the Advent weapons recovered from the field.
Might have been mistaken.
The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter.
So we are just gonna hop on the black market and see if there's anything neat.
Market is open.
Let's see, we got a Colonel Sharpshooter, which we do not need. Wizard Rushes, where we don't need. Superior Conditioning, sure, let's just get a couple of superior things. It's hard to complain about that. I know, it's everyone's idle, no one's doing anything. We've just destroyed this thing, in all honesty. That being said, where were we? We were building a relay, which had less than probably 20 minutes to finish. So let's see how that goes for us. Probably quickly check just to see what we're going to have to do for other things short thereof. Checkpoints, retaliation strike in a long while.
Long live the resistance.
North America. All weapon upgrades may be reused. Neat. Let's just bust on in here, make some contact. Did just build the relay there, so it's only going to be 30 intel, so that's definitely not bad.
Attempting to establish local regional
Almost still
contact.
spaceship flying
It
around.
won't be easy,
And cutscene
but I
time.
think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central. The Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. without an elder consciousness driving it. The new avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can, in a way, by manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things by remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is
Alright, so we're just kind of put in the
entirely,
situation
something
where
beyond
we kind of have to
anything we
do
have ever
something other
seen.
than just commanding.
And yet somehow, our
That being
truth
said-
once again prevailed.
Guess we can quickly hit to this map. Oh look, one more cutscene. Weird.
screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
No, Commander Guy. But with that being said, we do have access to the quote-unquote final mission. As soon as we decide to do assaulting the Advent Network Tower, that is the end game. We'll have a couple missions for us to do, and if we survive that, we win. With that being said, that's going to be it for this episode here today.
Operational objectives,
Commander. And again, I'd like to give everyone a quick thank you, of course. Again, I'm saying again a lot, Jesus Christ. I'm just going to end it now. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Ette. We'll be back tomorrow with another video of XCOM, and catch you next time.